Hey guys, it's Empress Shay Shay. How your Friday went today? My Friday went pretty good. It was pretty boring at work. Thank God. But anyway, um, I decided to do something a little different. I'm sorry. Thank you guys for coming to my channel, and I thank you for all your views and you guys looking at my channel. I really appreciate. Very grateful. Very grateful. Okay, guys. Okay. I thought about doing something a little different. I sit here and I meditate and I talk to Spirit and the Holy Divine. I see what I can do that's a little on a different note. And I decided to do, what do the Empress want to tell the Emperor? Because I've been getting that the Emperor is going back to his Empress. So I was like, you know what? That'll be pretty cute. Let me see what Spirit has for that. But I was deciding which cards to use to see about this, okay? But we're going to see, what does the Empress want to tell her Emperor? Okay. We're going to see. And we'll just see whatever comes out, guys, okay? Okay, Holy Divine, Father God, show us what you want us to see, Father. Show us what you want us to see. Guys, I'm so sorry. My nail, I hit my nail bed and, oh, it's hurting. Divine Spirit, show us what the Empress want to say to her Emperor. Okay, there we go. Oh, that's a lot. Guys, I'm sorry if it's a bit smoky in here. I was burning my sage and my dragon's blood, and it got a bit out of hand. Okay, it says, don't let the past hold you back. Okay, that is what the Empress is saying to the Empress. I'm sorry, is saying to her Emperor. What do you need to release? That's what she's asking you, Emperor. Okay. Balance, spirituality, and practicality. So they must have different belief systems. That's what Spirit is telling me. She's spiritual and he must be religious or Buddhist or some other religion. So he has to be very practical at what type of religion he's going to practice. I hear that he's spiritual also, but he don't want any he doesn't practice spirit. He doesn't let anybody know that he practices spirituality. That's what Spirit is telling me. Okay, and believe in the impossible. Okay, that this will come to fruition and bring love into the situation. They're saying that your Emperor, the Empress, is telling the Emperor that he's not bringing love into the situation. And Spirit just said that when it says that, what did he need to release? His karmic, his ex-wife, that's what he needs to release. That's what Spirit is saying. So this is all what the Empress is telling the Emperor. Okay? This is what she's telling him that he needs to do in order for their union to come together. Okay? Divine Holy Spirit. Father God. Okay, thank you, Spirit, because my finger hurts. It says, power. I've never seen this card. Okay. It says, you instinctively know what is right for you, Emperor, and you have the power to say no or to walk away at any time. She's telling him that it's time to walk away from his ex-wife or his karmic, because he, in his instincts, is telling him that he's her counterpart. And it's time for him to act as such. It's time for him to take his role. That's what the universe is telling the Empress to tell the Emperor. Okay? And it says, beware of what you are projecting. For the qualities you admire in another are the qualities you both possess equally. So the qualities that you don't like are your own reflection. You guys are mirroring each other, because you're counterparts. So that's what the universe is saying. So be careful how you speak to each other. Be careful what you project towards each other when you guys are separated, because you're in separation. That's what Spirit is telling me. So when it comes to the matters of the heart, there's no right or wrong. Every chance you make expands and expands your understanding of your life and love. So Spirit is saying no matter if you guys had a fight or argument, the words that were spoken, just put that behind you guys, okay? Because it said when it comes to matter of the heart, there's no right or wrong. So just agree to disagree, and not saying that you guys not supposed to talk, but the Empress is saying, okay, let's come to a truce, okay? Let's forget about the past and let's go ahead and walk into our future as counterparts. But let's talk about it, but not, do what we did in the past. And this is saying life is a series of constantly shifting cycles. When we resist change, we resist the natural flow of life. So this Empress and this Emperor has to come into union because that's their destiny. It's a natural flow of life and create unnecessary stress. So right now, the Emperor is creating a lot of unnecessary stress because he doesn't want to release himself from his past, which is his karmic, his ex-wife. So it's saying go with the flow. You will be surprised where it leads you. So he's scared to take a leap of faith because he doesn't know where it's going to lead him. And you can't blame a person for that. Because sometimes, especially when you've been through a lot, you probably be thinking, oh man, what if I leave this person and that's my security blanket and I'm going to leave something, at least I know, I feel like I know what her next move's going to be with someone that I don't have any knowledge of, or I don't know. Truthfully, I know them, but then I don't. Okay? And that's scary when you feel at home with someone and you trust someone and you haven't known them for a long time. That's how you know they're the one, believe it or not. But you look at it like, oh my God, this is scary. Like with me, I've never trusted anyone. I trusted one person in my life. And I was like, oh my God. To actually go on faith and actually be in love with someone and trust someone, that's really scary because you're entrusting that person with your life. That's very serious. And healing. It says, imagine yourself and your beloved surrounded by light. Feel your relationship being healed this very moment. So Spirit is saying, no matter if you guys are in separation or not, the universe, God, Holy Divine Spirit, is still helping the Empress heal her Emperor through her light. Through the love that she has from the Holy Divine Spirit of God, she's helping her Emperor heal. And forgiveness. Stop focusing on your energy on past events. They say this one particular not masculine, but Emperor, he focuses too much of all his energy on what happened in the past. And Spirit is saying, and your Empress is saying, let the past go. You're wasting too much precious time. You need to create your reality by what you think and dream and imagine. So they're saying this, if we mirror each other, not we, I don't know why I say it like that, but if the Empress and the Emperor mirror each other because they're supposed to be together, then the thing of it is with that situation is that he needs to stop focusing his energy on past so that he can manifest things like his Empress is doing. That means everything the Empress is doing, he can do. But he just have to believe that he knows how to do it. Okay? So that he can live in the here and now and not in the past. Transformation. Okay? It says your relationship with one another is about to deepen. Love conquers and transforms all things. So the Empress is telling her Emperor, no worries. Okay? No matter what we've been through, we're going to forgive each other. And we're going to transform because the love that we have, it will deepen once we put all the past things behind. Okay? That's what love conquers all. Once he realizes in face, from what I'm hearing, he's rejecting her because he don't want to face that he's in love. Okay? Somehow, someway he fell in love without his, he didn't want to fall in love, but he fell in love. And he don't want to acknowledge that, and that's what's stopping the connection. Okay, it says, let there be closeness between you, but always give each other space. Love never claims, it simply allows and gives. Now I'm going to tell you something with this card. If I'm in love with you, some people can say it's clingy, but I'll say this, in my time, I'm going to use me as an example. In my life now, I don't want to be like clingy. I don't know, everybody's definition of clingy is different. But if I have had an emperor, I would want to be underneath my emperor. I would. I would want to spend every awakened day with that person. Because to me, that's, if you're in love with someone, you're going to want to be with that person a lot. Okay? And that's not saying to me you're clingy. That's saying when you're in love, especially when you marry each other, and no one ever gets to be with the true love or their counterpart. That comes to me once in a lifetime. So if you're with someone of that nature, to me, you're going to not take advantage of that. You're going to want to explore and be with that person every chance you get. You're going to want to be underneath that person when you watch TV. To me, and I feel like if you're marrying each other, that person's going to want that also. You know, and that doesn't necessarily mean you're clingy. That means you just want to show love to the person that you're with. You know, because I'm going to tell you, life is too short. I've lost a lot in my life, and I'm here to tell you, I thank God that I never took advantage of my kids. I've never took advantage of anybody. Because if I did, Empress Shay couldn't be sitting here in a right state of mind today. And that's why I tell people to live in the moment. Because my dad used to always tell me, he said, always do what you can look in the mirror for, basically. Whatever you can look in the, if you can look in the mirror after you do certain things, okay, do what you can live with, basically. Whatever you can live with, that's what you do, Empress Shay. He used to always tell me that. And he said, do all what you can do for your kids and your marriage and all that. So if something happens, God forbid, you have no regrets. And at the time, I didn't know why my dad was telling me that, okay? Now I know. My dad was a healer, and he was a empath. So my dad seen things that I didn't see. And he used to always say he was born with a veil over his face. People used to laugh at him. I think he was just joking, but he was really serious. Okay, now later down the road, I see that my dad really was the person he said he was, because it's hereditary. I'm just like him. Okay, so that's my message to you guys today. And that's the message from Spirit. And that was the message from the Empress to her Emperor. And I'm going to start having that little episode. I thought that was really cute. So, Emperor, the Empress have sent you a message through Empress Shay and the Holy Divine Spirit, okay? You guys have a really good Friday, and I'll see you in the next video. Lots of love, peace, and abundance.